Spot of tea, the salted caramel, in honor of Winston, because why? It's, well, Wicked Witty Winston Wednesday. That's a mouthful. Say that 3 times really quick. Peter Piper pecks something, but who cares? Anyway, yeah, spot of tea, some salted caramel, like I said, and I don't know if Winston would approve. I think he'd rather be up there on the top shelf with the, the spirits, shall we say. So, in honor of Winston today, yeah, let's have a little spirit in our tea, shall we? Yeah. Ooh, a little snort too much there. Oh, it definitely makes tea better. Definitely makes tea better. Yes, we're smoking the English Barling today. It's a good smoker. One of my favorite pipes. Got it for $8 at a thrift store. So happy with that purchase. In it, I am smoking some Casey Jones Heroes Blend, and yeah, I bought some Casey Jones. Came along with some Captain Black Gold, which I've been wanting to try, and I ordered it from Pipes and Cigars. They had it on specials at twofer, and I think it was, I don't know, $10 or something for both. And Casey Jones is pretty tasty. This is my second bowl, and it's got a good vanilla topping, good vanilla jar note, and I'm not so sure. I don't tell room notes that well, so you'd have to ask Mrs. Paladin about that. By the way, Pat, I missed those wifey room notes episodes, so just saying, maybe you can bring those back. All right. Speaking of wicked, witty things to say and do, yeah, because it is Wednesday. Let's get on with this show, shall we? Yeah. A couple weeks ago, I purchased this book because I've been trying to think of things to do for the channel, and I was watching something on Winston, and it just came to mind. You know what? I bet Winston's got a book of witty, wicked things to say, and guess what? There is a book of that. It's not his book. It's by Dominique Enright. Sorry, I don't know much about the author, but I do know a little bit about church. I'll have some books on him. Probably not as much. I'm not as well knowledged as some of you folk out there are on him, but he is in my top 3 of, well, probably heroes, and of that genre of historical heroes. Let's say there's Mr. Clemens, aka Mark Twain. Listed Fenwick's in there just because, well, she was a character, and well, this cat's in there too because he was a character, and we're going to get into a little bit of character discussion about him right now. Get my spectacles on here. We'll leave them on the bridge of the nose, like, well, good English folk, and well, Gary Oldman and The Darkest Hour, great movie if you haven't checked that out. Yes. Do I look like Winston at all? No, nobody can pull Winston off except Winston. Gary Oldman does a really good job, though. Really good job. Great movie. And anyway, on with the wicked wit of Winston Churchill. Why I had to look at the front cover, I don't know, because I've already read this book. Yes. We're going to be a little political on the first day, a little political. But we're going to skip back and forth between chapters because they're different. But the very first chapter is called Be Killed Many Times. Politics. First and foremost, here we go. The political arena is famously a battleground where the weapons are words, and many are the insults that flow back and forth across the parliamentary floor. Just like me and my dog are going to have words about her all of a sudden having to chew on a toy right next to where I'm filming. Yes. We're going to sling some words. Words which she probably won't listen to. Words which I will regret later on. Not really. All right. The world today is ruled by harassed politicians, absorbed in getting into office. Think about that for a moment. Absorbed into getting in office. They'll tell you anything you want to hear. or turning out the other man so that not much room is left for debating great issues on their merits. Yes, I find it quite well. It's almost embarrassing that grown men can get up on the world stage and supposed to be respectable, upright men of honor, and they can reduce themselves to slinging profanity and muck at someone to try to argue a political point. Yes, yes. Momentarily, I'm going to grab this toy right here, and I'm going to give it back to my dog because she's about to leap at the camera. Well, wouldn't be a Wicked Witty Wednesday without, well, Wicked Witty Millie, I guess. All right, here we go. Politics are almost as exciting as war and quite as dangerous. In war, you can only be killed once, but in politics, many times. I believe Winston probably was killed in politics more than once. I mean, he had a disastrous World War I ordeal that, well, he was relieved of his post, shall we say, and sent to the front lines. And, after they ousted Chamberlain, they brought Winston in to, never surrender, never give up. And then afterwards, he was gone. Just a shocking thing. Sad thing. But he was reelected as prime minister, so obviously somebody out there liked him. And I think that was the thing with Winston from what I've read. You either liked him, hated him, or you laughed at him. And I don't think he cared either way. When I was called upon, speaking of, to be prime minister, now nearly 2 years ago, there were not many applicants for the job. Since then, perhaps the market has improved. He kind of insults himself there. There's this maybe I don't care thing. He kind of insults himself. The market has improved. Well, I don't know. They got a pretty good one in Winston to begin with. No one pretends that democracy is perfect or all wise. Indeed, it has been said that democracy is the worst form of government, except all those other forms that have been tried from time to time. Think about that. Yeah. Do we really need government? Well, yes, we do. Yes, we do. Or there'd be chaos everywhere. But there's already chaos. So think about what Winston just said there. So, yes, my dog has dropped her toy again. This is a wonderful Wicked Witty Winston Wednesday. And obviously, Millie wants to be the star of the show. So with that, I'm going to, well, we don't want to read the whole book at once. So we got plenty of time to read this. It's fairly thick. And there'll be more Wicked Witty Winston Wednesday in the future. Wednesdays to be exact. Hence the name. Oh, that did the tea. Much better. All right. To all of you out there, tip of the bowler today. Bid you an hasta luego. Don't forget to shake them jars, and catch you in the next one. And from me and, well, the other star of the show, Millie, adios.